Hello, friends, there was a deck builder that I was waiting for a very long time, and finally it was released. It's called Dark Sky, and it's not only a card game, it's also a party-based RPG, and even strategy game. But why Dark Sky? Cause it's the most RPG-ish deck builder game I ever saw. Deep in the space there was a simple mining colony planet called Wolf Prime. But one day something bad happened. All ships orbiting the planet lose control and start falling on the ground. Real hell happened this day. Wreckage, the rabbits, fire, massive destruction. What caused this? What mysterious force was powerful enough to do it? That's a mystery that you as a player will need to discover. And it also will be a quest for two friends, Squeak and Norton, who, by the will of fate and order of mayor, were sent on a mission to discover what happened, what's going on at all. Dark Sky is not an open world game, and it's not another roguelite adventure. Everything will be focused around the story and narrative. There will be no randomly generated dungeons. Everything is pre-made, everything is hand-drawn. And what I love most, you will travel through locations in classical isometric RPG style. And of course our friends will not travel alone, there will be companions who will join them by the way. There will be 5 playable characters in total, and each of them will be unique with his own play style, set of skills and set of cards. Squeak possesses laser technology, so laser barriers and laser blasters. Norton just love electricity, he can charge himself to deal more damage, and he even can cast a chain lightning. Agama is some kind of roguish character. She can evade attacks and deal poison damage. Oh, all of your characters will be so different, so unique, and while you will have 5 companions, characters in total, only 3 of them can be on the battlefield at the same time, and that will leave you a plenty of place for experimentations, cause different enemies requires different approach. Now let's go through some features that I found interesting. As in all good RPGs, we will have quests. I don't know about side quests yet, but having quests in general is already a good idea. During the world exploration, you will find plenty of interesting things, like pieces of lore, healing crates, and crafting materials. That means you will be able to craft yourself a new card. You also can duplicate a card you already possess, and you will also need these materials to buy a very unique cards. Having resources in the game will add a lot to the gameplay, because there will be plenty of situations where you will have to make a choice, because your resources will be limited, and you will need to choose to buy this card or maybe that one. While gaining level, you will also get skill points, and you can spend those skill points on card upgrades. Every card can be upgraded. There will be 2 tiers, first and second. This one will require 1 skill point, while tier 2 will require you to spend 2 skill points. And that's amazing features, cause you see those upgrades will be very important. This card costs 3 action points to cast, but we can reduce it by 1 and make it only 2. It will be extremely useful on battlefield, but maybe it will be better to give this laser burning ability and set your enemies on fire. A hard choice, but those choices will make your deck truly unique. And finally, combat. Unlike most of the deck builders that have only one line, you will have a classical tactical battlefield. And that will be huge, because you will be able to set your character's starting position. Ground will be covered with different destructible objects, and more of that, friends. You will be able to freely move through the battlefield. Range will matter. Sometimes you need to get closer to your enemies to cast a chain lightning, for example. And sometimes you need to go back to the back row to avoid damage from a powerful enemy whose weapon range is not good enough to reach you in a back row. There was a funny situation when one of the enemies, the last one, was hiding in a back row, and only one of my characters can deal range damage. Oh, it was a hell of a fight. So friends, make sure to choose at least one range upgrade. There will be plenty more features like armor, shields, holograms. But one thing I can say for sure, combat feels alive and will never disappoint you. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this adventure will be full of light, pleasant humor. So, my friend, are you ready to solve the mystery behind Apocalypse and save Wolf Prime from its dark fate? Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next one.